Hello, and welcome back to the Swedish campaign to colonize the New World. And I ended this before I ended my turn, so the only thing left to do is end our turn to start with, but today, hopefully, we should be able to settle our second city. And then if all goes well, I'm hoping to set up some bakeries. Indentured or pay money. Who? I guess I'll pay. Losing people is not something I'd want to do. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know who left. Guess it was the fishing person. You go fish. Got a brave lieutenant sitting here. He's not able to do anything at the moment. Load up some peanuts, load up some barley, send you back to Europe. Be a while before we have a new colonist. We don't really have any money, so I can't buy anyone, otherwise I would. Combine the treasure chests. And you're going over there. I want to send this person with you. And what are you? Mulatto. M-U... Stesia Mulatta. Let's see. Farming. That's good. Rice. Cassava. Probably pronounced that wrong. And then you suck at... Oh. That's disappointing. I was hoping that you'd at least be neutral on production. Happiness, but I guess you're not. Okay. Let's see. You're slightly worse at any industrial thing, really. And learning. Okay, so you're a farmer. A food farmer through and through. We don't need to worry about food here. I'll send you to the new town as well. Let's see. I will in fact send you back to Europe with only one treasure instead of waiting for two. You can sit there. You're up. Can I buy a seasoned scout? I don't think I can. Nope, I can't. Well, I can at least buy another. Do I really want to waste that much money on a dragoon? Nah, I'll just buy a veteran guard instead. Prevent the city from getting unhappy about not having a guard. And then I guess I'll also buy, I think that's colored cloth? Should be colored cloth. Must not be within 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep. Move you south 1 tile. Hopefully the bear does not attack. Let's see. Oh, this is actually good. Get the rice here with... Oh, you don't really need to worry about rice because of barley. Stockholm. I want a village hall. And which forest do I want to keep? I wonder if that applies while wood cutting. Does it? Health by resources 1. Location 2. From buildings 1. What buildings? Oh, the well. Total health. What if I move this person off? Oh! That's why there was no change. That's a banana tree. Okay. Oh, you're a indentured servant too. Okay. You forget about that. I guess we'll have to wait a turn. Wagon or guard? Wagon, because that doesn't require people, and moving goods is important. Let's see, we shall have this colonist work in the carpenters. And you shall farm for food. There. Small gold. Gold is always useful. At least this early in the game, it's always useful. Go away. Brewer's house. Yep, after the brewer's house, we shall have them produce the baker's house. Now, the reason I need to produce the baker's house is because you need provisions to make pretty much any unit. Although I guess they probably removed it from line infantry, royal line infantry, heavy cav, and dragoons from the looks of it. Although let me double check by looking at their profession. Don't care about the royal stuff because we can't make the royal stuff. Let's see, requires 120 blades, 240 guns, 120 gunpowder. Okay. Guess I removed the need for provisions for the military. That, or I'm just having memories that don't exist pop up. Side note, we do have horses now, because we told the king to give us the stuff to make a wagon. That's good. How much is a expert? I think it's rancher? Should be rancher, because I think herder is the one for sheep and whatnot. Yeah, +3 production of cattle and horse. You give me a +3 production of sheep, goats, and I think that's pigs. And then your chickens and geese. There can never be peace with geese. Oh, more unit experience. That's nice. Once the colonial borders of Christina expands, this will be our horse ranch here, as there's bonus production towards horses on that tile thanks to the horse resource. Or, I guess I should say tile effect. It's not really the resource itself. Let's take out that animal cave. Oh, angered natives. That's disappointing. Second lieutenant. Where's the nearest native camp? Go there. Go there and stay. Oh. That's for 600 gold? I'll pay itself off rather fast. Yep, do it. I think you did it in this one, right? Yeah. Sells for 9. So let's see, that's 1 gold per turn if I was to just directly sell it somehow and not having the price change. And then I paid 600 gold. Should probably be around 50 turns, right? 67 turns. Yeah. But disregarding that, since we have a market, if our citizens start demanding spice, they'll start paying for it, which will allow the market to generate extra income. Do we know how much it sells for here? That's weird. Generates by selling on the market. Is it because no one's demanding it yet? I hope that's the case. Let's see. Let's go to here. Units. We have, what, 2 Native American slaves there. We'll look at what they demand. They demand rice. Not gonna try to pronounce that. Coffee. This is the one that gets made by the roasters, yeah. And you want salt. I think everyone wants salt, but we don't have a salt mine. Cocoa. Coca leaves. Beer. And you want field tools. What about the master farmer? If I can find him on this list. That's annoying. Freed, or not freed, normal colonist. Cheese, this. Maybe it's still too small for there to actually be goods demand yet. So the peanuts and barley, sell the treasure. Buy a guard. And I want a rancher. Did I pass it? No. There you are. Get on the ship and go back there. And then I think it was colored cloth, right? Yeah, you want colored cloth. We'll have you. Okay, I know I can't purchase an entire stack. What's the key again? Shift, right? Yes, shift. So I'm willing to spend 3,000 on this. Costs 19 to buy. That means 157. I'll round that up to 150, 160, I guess. Leaves me with 400 gold. Paid about 3,000. Hopefully, Logan will buy it for more than 3,000. He should, because they want it. If they don't, I'm gonna be sad. And out of however much money he doesn't want to pay me for. 1,000 goods traded. A veteran guard now exists. let's have you move towards our town. Cool, the native mercenaries are nearly here. And then the evangelist is already at Delaware. Merge treasures. Please let this work. Good. That will now start giving us some native converts, which, for our resource output, they're actually pretty okay. Because most stuff they have a +2 towards, and then the stuff that they don't have a +2, I'm pretty sure they have a +1 towards. So as long as we don't put them towards, like, culture and happiness and production and smithing of any kind, we should be fine. Honestly, I thought they still had the, I still thought they had a, debuff towards manufacturing, such as beer and whatnot, but I guess not. Brewer's house is done. I'd like to get a... not a butcher's. I want a... where is it? Baker's house. If you sit there... and the brave lieutenant shall join the native mercenaries. Which means next turn, we're going to be able to level them up. Oh, I can do it this turn. Never mind. Veteran. Then I'd like to give you force march. I'm gonna send you south to deal with that bear. And also have you explore that mountain ruin right there. Because I'm pretty sure you can go on there. Yep. Send you that way. 3 turns. And the ship has another 2 turns before they're on the map. Lots of price changes in Sweden. Silver keeps falling in price. We don't have to worry about that though, since we don't produce silver. Even if we did, it'd probably be a small amount, because I don't think there's any large deposits that spawn in the northern part of the map. More experience. I will always welcome experience. We send you to Delaware. Hopefully get more money than I spent. Oh, grab both. Oh no, you're just moving on your own. That's right, I directly told you to return to town. It is nice that that is automated, even though I sometimes forget it is, if you decide to use it. What did you find? We'll go explore that ruin. Have you sit in the village. I hope it's safe to have you run towards this village. Hello, Logan. That is barely more than I spent. I'll accept it even though I don't particularly like that deal. Yeah, we'll make money on that. No, I don't think I can make money even if I sell it in Africa for that. So my math might be wrong on that. Let's have you go there, pick up that treasure. Because I'm pretty sure I can have you pick stuff up in villages. Barley, peanuts, send you back to Europe. You shall guard. Then you shall join the town, please. And become a rancher over there. How are we looking in culture? 5 turns till you level up your culture. I'll probably colonize along this way a bit more. Try to get down here to also access the sugar. And then also colonize along here. Because if nothing else, tobacco or fur can be used to diversify. I also need hemp for ships, since I want to make sailcloth and rope, and I either need flax or hemp to do that, and I'm not gonna find flax unless I go to Canada. Or all the way to, like, Argentina, I think. No one's fishing, so you get a village market. Combine treasure, as always. God, no, I do not want war. Village chief. Got some treasure. Got another treasure. Money that I can directly spend. I don't think there's a village around here. It's on the coast. So hopefully you can run all the way back to our capital and not get captured or killed. Although, wait a second. Go to that village, you can sit in that village, and then once I have time, I can send the galleon up to here, and have you just march onto the galleon. You can run over there too. Explore it. Sit there. Next, you're gonna go this way. Hopefully I can get you some more experience so I can give you Force Marched 2. You've leveled up. Let's see. Don't think you need that. We'll give you Veteran 4. So that's a neutral upgrade. For when I don't know what the hell I want to give you. Have you two merge, and then have you fortify so I don't keep getting teleported over to deal with you. And hopefully you can run to Mohawk. Mohican. 150 furs, what do you want? Ooh, thank you. 3 gold, I'll do this later. That is a good price. Let's go further south, and you probably have a bunch of sugar to sell, don't you? Well, so long as I can make a profit from buying sugar and selling it, I will do that. If I had you, you'd probably pass. I actually do kind of want to level you guys up, send you up to meet them. For now, you will ignore the criminals there. Hello. You have less sugar than I thought you would have. That's what, like, almost 3 per unit? No. I'll just buy your furs, please. Thank you. And then we shall send this ship to our capital. I keep calling it our capital. I don't remember if there's an actual capital building, though, that we can build later on. Cool. More natives. An animal lair. Oh yeah, I need to move the rancher. Tron DeWitt. Oh. I think he was one of the ones I kind of wanted. Don't care about you, although that key is kind of useful. Religion, not here. Trade. Oh. Yeah, that is kind of disappointing. After building the bakehouse, I'm gonna be having political points be generated. Go there. Cool, we got some treasure. Hello. We want to remove this nest, and then we shall go into your village and speak with you next turn. Why are there natives in a animal nest? You want me to pay you a lump sum? Yeah, that'll decrease my maximum tax rate, and it'll keep you happy. Let's see, speak with chief. Thank you. And heal. Ooh, the town grew. Move the rancher. And... do I want to start harvesting iron right now? I'm gonna go with no. Purely on the basis of we don't have a blacksmith yet. We shall have you. Brew some beer. And you shall join the hunters here. I want you to be able to march fast. And also upgrade your innate trait. Seriously? Okay. Oh, you know what? Creek. Right? Cherokee. Oh, why is it creek? Let's see. You want guns. You want gunpowder. Giving you gunpowder is harmless enough. 14. We'll buy 200 units of gunpowder. I'll sell it to them. It's gonna be 2,800. I'll sell the Cherokee the gunpowder. Because the Cherokee, like me, he should offer me a good price. Emphasis on should. Which, getting a good price on that would be helpful. Combine the treasure. Load the full treasure up. And then we shall have none of this also loaded. You shall go to Europe, sell the furs, and shall sell the treasure. Awesome, we have a bakehouse now. I want to build stables, I need to build a storage house. But I really do want to get some of the funding fathers. So this, so I can actually hopefully compete. Build 5 more bakeries. If the natives like me more, they'll probably offer me better things. Minus 25% to learn a new skill, that's good. Another evangelist. And more tolerant towards territory encroachment. Yeah, I'll accept you. We'll send that evangelist or missionary there. Valenci. Were you in exploration? Yes. Someone took you. Fills all burial ancient and provides 2 mercenaries. Let's see. Here are what? Olives? I think that's olives. And cooking oil from Cook Oil House. Oh no, that's the stuff that you can grow in tundra hills, I think. Or is it open tundra? Open tundra. If you heal, well, on that hill. Unturn. I wonder which one of these I'm gonna get. Only 2 of them are somewhat useful. And it was one of the ones who weren't quite useful. The one maker. I don't think I'm gonna be harvesting grapes. At least not in this town. You're not healed yet. You can go and continue your northern exploration. There's a campfire there. You go there first. Because sometimes you can get a new unit. Please accept my mission. Thank you. Key store, and there's a town right there. We'd like to speak with the chief. Let's go that way and have you guys march to there. You want well oil. Or, well, it's not called that, but that's what it is. I don't know why it's called train oil, though. Seriously? Oh, at least the conquistador survived. Get damaged at all? No, that's nice. We'll have you divert to explore the nearby ruins on your way south. And you shall go to there and trade with them. 5 out of 10 XP. Guess it's not being given until next turn. Hunt that bear. Another brave lieutenant. You can go back home. Oh. I already told the dragoons to explore it. Okay. Oh, missed a ruin there. Have you explore that way before going west? Cost of spices has fallen. Goods. And it is about a bit more than almost 11,000. Let's see. Anything I can buy here and then sell elsewhere. Luxury goods. We'll buy 2 units of that. Or 6 units, I should say. 2 stacks. Then we shall sell it in Africa. Which... wow, it does add an extra... what is it? 6 turns from Europe, 6 turns to Africa, and then 6 turns back. So 12 turns in total. Because it takes a same amount of time for the colonial to Europe transition and back as it does from the colonial to Africa transition. Sadly, we can't just send it directly to Africa. Otherwise, it'd probably only be like 6 turns. And time to see if I can get a good price on gunpowder. I was really hoping you'd be paying me more. So let's see, I pay 2,800. Cause, yeah. I'm selling it to you for basically 3,100. Maybe it was because I was playing as the French when I was doing native trades that I made more money. I want to buy your food off you. I will then sell it in Africa as I can make an okayish profit. Let's see. You're having to buy it at 800. That's somewhere between 2 and 3 per unit. Except we'll go to the other one and buy their food too. I want to speak with the native chief there. In Europe, there are rumors you found a map showing it the mythical Fountain of Youth. Oh, the ruin. That's new. Maybe I should get another ship. How much is 3 cargo for movement? 5 movement, 2 cargo. Same movement, 3 cargo. Schooner is really fast. You're also expensive. Guess I'll buy a Caravella Redonda. And I hope I did not just butcher that enough for someone to murder me. And have you just pick up everyone. And you shall go drop them off. We'll have you outfit as a settler while you wait. And I'm also hurrying the pioneer. Not taking the chance I'm gonna forget about that. Now that leaves me in a jimmy of not having enough money to buy food. So you're just gonna sell to Africa with that. That'll get us 1,500. I could always just take it to a settlement and unload it and get a new settler. Enemy troops. The downside of that horrible system. Which, yes, I know it's ironic that I'm using said system. But that's besides the point. Still gonna call it horrible. Oh, the peace treaty's ended. We will now be able to peer there. Move that nest, please. We got a treasure. And another lieutenant. Ooh, a trader. We shall send you to this village. Although... no, I should probably send you to that village, because it's closer. And I'm pretty sure they can get on the ship from there. Maybe. Oh, I missed. Yes, yes, I know they're still there. Just sent the guards to deal with them. Those were the lumberjack ones. Sadly, they did not get captured. Oh well. One less unit. Never good. Send you that way. %. Don't like that you're doing it this early. Throw all the barley into the bay. You're wiping out my entire treasury, essentially, but we will pay you your money. Oh, preacher. Thank you for actually giving me something in exchange for that money. They can go work in the fucking chapel and work on increasing our immigration. Meet the troops. Keeper. Forced march. Send you back home. Cool, you're probably about to get first marched too. That's a hostile camp. Nest. Sal. I think that's a military one. Yeah, he's the one who gives you a free level 1 fort. Increases what, maple syrup and hardwood? Can't see. Yeah, hardwood. Chocolate in Sweden has fallen. I don't even have half of that, so I want to accept that. I can't. New forest has grown. That could be problematic depending on what tile it grew on. I just am not having good luck with the treasures this time. I guess it was... I actually don't know which tile it was. Probably that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Okay, no problem. Then I need to find a new unit to be a lumberjack. Screw it. We need the population.
Flyt ut!
Heal up. Found a heavily damaged wagon. Oh! Nice.
Redo. Städat och klart. Säg åt mig den.
Move those hostile natives. Found some gold. The safest option would probably send you there. You want us to have how many wagon trains? 5? Okay. Five wagon trains. Concentrate 3,000 food with Africa. Get us into town.
Ja.
Oh. No, I don't want war. I want to go in there and speak with the chief. No, I don't want war. Not insane. Oh. Meteor crater? 3 iron, 2 gems. Well, gems are pretty expensive, I think. There it is, right next to gold. Yeah, and I don't think there's a use for them other than selling to Europe or Africa, really, so... Top. I want to go to goods. Bu bu. Pearls or gemstone deposits. Can be increased by building mines or having a better diver. Cannot be converted into any other good, but may be sold as raw materials for huge profits. Natives are good gemstone miners, often willing to sell gems for low prices. Cool. Oh, if I could get a... I think that's a special unit from Portugal. The Excavator. That would be a good amount of gems per turn. That should net me a decent profit overall. Pick up the beer, pick up the peanuts. What did you pick? Oh, you picked up the tools. Oh, we're leaving the tools. Peanuts. Spices. Then you shall go to Europe. A potter and a winemaker. Sorry, but clear your specialities, because they aren't useful. The gunmaker can at least do something later. We're gonna have you make barley bread. You go chop some trees. Gunsmith. I think you're good at making tools as well, even though not as good as a blacksmith. Right? Master gunsmith. +1 production of tools and blades, yeah. You can at least make some tools, so we got blacksmith. Or someone who can take over your job as blacksmith. Wish you could go onto mountains, so that way we can check what's in that camp. Speak with the chief, please, and then I will heal. Cool, gold. Send them over there. Oh, you gave them experience. We might be getting Force March 2, finally. The costs of clothes for everyday people have fallen. The cost of colored clothes has increased. It's a horror for rich people. Cloth, not clothes. Want you to make your way over here? No. Fortify until I can send a ship to get you. Assuming I don't just forget that you exist. Chapel, and then I shall have you sit there and make political points.
There go, bro.
Some money. Oh, you can actually upgrade. Just veteran again. treasure chest. It can go there. You want me send? You want to send me a band of criminals in exchange for money? I don't want them. Please don't make him angry at me. Sweden. Okay, good. That didn't make him angry. Go over there real quick to see if there's anything there. You take out that. Price of feathers has fallen. Let's see. Have you guys go there. Take out hostiles there. Okay. Not the unit I wanted on, but whatever. Taking out that. I want you to go there. And then I am going to end the video here for the night. As our nice little town now has a baker's. Now make our own beer, which we are selling to our own people. We actually get more money from selling on the domestic market than we do from exporting. Assuming we were to sell everything on the domestic market, but sadly we only sell 1/3 of what we make on the domestic market. At least of the beer. We got a nice stockpile of horses coming along. Which, it's nice that I could avoid the expense of having to buy horses to start our horse stock. Now I just need to buy sheep, pigs, cattle, goats, chickens. I doubt I'll buy geese. And soon, as you get here, how much is it to make a second settler? Oh, that's 5 digits up there. Okay. Yeah, we'll have 2 settlers waiting on the docks. And a hardy pioneer, our first worker, who can build a road and then improve the tiles with farms. Think the settlers, when they come in, are gonna have them settle the interior to try to get to those gyms, as that's a decent amount of money just from that. Not to mention getting the hemp, the tobacco, the furs, which we can either harvest there and manufacture into cigars and whatnot. Although the hemp will have to go to a port to make rope and sails. Or we can send the raw materials to our ports and manufacture in our ports. Personally, I like the idea of manufacturing on site, where they're gathered, over manufacturing them after sending the raw material somewhere else. At least assuming it's not like a small village I'm plopping somewhere to just harvest raw resources. Yeah, that will be it for tonight. See you guys next time on... Yeah, the next episode should be episode 3. So see you guys next time in episode 3, where we will be starting to colonize the interior just to get those gems.